And we are back. And of course, we are the coalition, loud and proud, civilly disobedient media broadcasting live here on the Go Local Live Network. CoalitionRadio.us, Facebook.com/The Coalition Radio, on the Mighty Mighty Twitter at Coalition_radio. A big thank you to all of tonight's guests. First of all, in our first segment, Victor Matheson. If you missed him, you missed a treat. We will have that video up. In our last segment, Representative Bob Lancia, District 16, and hopefully the next senator from District 27, of course, my good friend Jonathan Keith, talking about some fairly challenging issues facing the people of Cranston. But this brings us, of course, to my favorite segment of the night. And of course, this is our latest induction into the Gina Raimondo Political Hall of Shame, where we take leaders elected and sometimes self-appointed, known for their cavalier attitude towards the citizenry of Rhode Island, known for their self-absorption, the banality, the nonsense that they often spew. And it is with deep sadness, of course, you know I'm sarcastic about this, deep sadness, that we announce this week's inductee, and of course, that is my mayor, the mayor of Cumberland, not the actor, but none other than Mayor Bill Murray. Why has he been inducted? Now, he's an amiable fellow. This is not like the Baseball Hall of Fame, where in many cases it's a lifetime of work necessary to get in. Sometimes single achievements manage to get you an induction. And this past week on the Providence Journal, he took it upon himself to join three other mayors, Mayor Grebian, the Mayor Diosa, and the Mayor of North Providence, to endorse, if you will, the Pawtucket Red Sox stadium fiasco, otherwise known here on the coalition as #38 Stadium, the field of broken dreams. What's the matter with this? Well, first of all, our good mayor did not address the town council. He did not seek input from the citizenry. There was no process involved in him coming to this decision. He chose to, all by his lonesome, use the imprimatur, the seal, the approval, if you will, implied by using the title of the mayor of the town of Cumberland to support a project which, even if it was a good one, to play an inappropriate trail of behavior, if you will. It is not the role of a town's mayor to arbitrarily decide when he is going to invoke the approval of a municipality that he has chosen to lead. There is a process for this. And that's why we have a town council, and that's why we have representative government. As someone who, along with literally hundreds of other people, have invested the last 3 years of their life into fighting this abomination, I find it disgusting that he would be so ignorant and so uncaring of that effort and the underlying reasons. And let's just spend for a moment, we spent the first hour of the show talking about the broader economic issues, let's spend briefly a moment talking about why it's such a crappy idea for Cumberland. And why, as I addressed the town council this week, I said, tongue firmly planted in cheek, that why would our mayor hate our local businesses? Now, as I elaborated in the first hour of the show, you've got the two largest state-sponsored monopolistic entertainment values in Rhode Island perched on either side of Rhode Island. Of course, I'm talking about Twin Rivers, $125 million plus of money sucked out of the local economy under the guise of being fun. On the other side of Providence, of Pawtucket, if you will, you would have this new stadium. Both of these venues, while wildly different in their individual pursuits, are all based on the same business model, which is to create an insular economic environment where folks can be taken in and as much money as extracted as possible during a focused period of time can occur. Now, there's nothing wrong with it. That's called capitalism. But the notion that the state of Rhode Island, with the endorsement of the mayor of Cumberland, would engage in that type of economic predatory behavior, directly abutting hardworking Cumberland-based entrepreneurs engaged in all sorts of pursuits, using their own sweat equity, using their own risk capital, is A, offensive, and B, really, really and I want to stress, really bad business. Every penny that goes out of the finite disposable income generated by the town of Cumberland, outside of the town of Cumberland, because of these two colossus adjoining our town, is money that will not go to local businesses. The mayor of a town's sole focus should be the economic future of his constituents. That's it. You're not supposed to be thinking about the state. Now, call that selfish? Yep. Yes, it is. Do you think Mayor Grebian is going to get behind introducing a huge project in Cumberland that will take disposable income away from the good souls of Pawtucket? I don't think so. Do you think Mayor Diosa is going to encourage this type of state-sponsored monopoly in Cumberland and act as a siphon, if you will, of valuable economic activity out of the good people of Central Falls? As the saying used to be, I doubt it. How about the mayor of North Providence? You think he's interested in economic promotion in other towns? Nope. So why, Mayor Murray? Why, oh why? As Cumberland casts its lonely eyes to you, why would you do something like this? So I'll make a special offer. If you're willing to recant, if you'll support a council debate over just this issue, and I respectfully ask the council chairperson and the town council of Cumberland to consider a resolution opposing the construction of the Pawtucket Red Sox Stadium. If you're willing to do that, then we will make a rare exception. We will remove you from the Gina Raimondo Political Hall of Shame. So the ball's in your court, or should I say on your diamond, Mayor Murray. Your future is in your own hands. It's up to you. As always, I want to take this moment to thank one of our sponsors, the sponsor of the Gina Raimondo Political Hall of Shame. And of course, I'm talking about IServices, LLC. Your preferred vendor for all things internet, all things server, all things email, all things SEO marketing, search engine optimization, antiviral attacks, everything you need for the computer a life you lead. In fact, can be found at IServices LLC. They cover the entire state. They're based on Aquidneck Island, but provide services throughout the state to the discerning IT community. I hope you'll take an opportunity to contact them. You'll see their links everywhere on our site, and also give them a little bit of credit. Actually, a lot of credit, because their willingness to support politically controversial independent media. Because if anything this week has proven, it's our mayor's contribution to the mainstream legacy media that cries out for an independent voice. So IServices LLC, your favorite internet and IT provider.